Don't let the stay out. Oh, my bad.
OMG, hey, Dixie there. Welcome to a brand new season of Pit Stop. Dixie. And I'll be your host for this season of the Pit Stop, where we are recapping the brand new season 3 of Fanzy Drag Race. Joining me today is the fashion diva, top 4 finalist of Kylie's Drag Race Season 1, Beach.
Hey, bitch.
How are you?
You know, my booking fee has gone down since Kylie's isn't airing, but I'm doing okay.
Yeah, it's just in its flop era.
Yeah. You can relate. Oh.
I can never. I'm booked and busy.
Well.
Are you excited for this new season?
I've never been more excited for a season.
Right. Fanzy's has been going strong for a while now.
I know, oh my god.
Season 2 wrapped. Who are you rooting for in season 2?
My personal favorite was Fanny Pack the Queen.
She didn't watch. Okay. Top of the episode. Here come the girls. Let's get into these entrance looks.
Ooh.
First into the workroom, Sia, Lauren, Inda. She said, "Let me get up in this Fanzy gig."
Oh wow.
Finally comes this white puffer in these roller skates and a denim skirt.
You know, it was giving mall. She looks like she's going to a mall.
The mall?
Yeah.
Well.
And also, I don't know if it's just me, but I'm not a big fan of puffer jackets.
I like a puffer jacket, but only if it's built well.
Yeah,
this is
honestly,
not built well.
Yeah, I agree. It takes talent.
Does that work? Okay. Okay. Comes the next girl, India Evangelista.
I live.
This nice little disco moment.
Yes, this disco moment. I love the hair. I like the boa. Something tells me that she's also a trans girl, which is giving. I'm rooting for her.
I love the representation. However, I don't think this is built well.
Yeah, that's very
thin. The bell bottoms are not matching the top to bottom. I feel like they could use a little bit more fine tuning. They can really push it there. But it's almost there, I feel.
I do like her look, however, but I wish it was something more personalized. I wish she did more to it.
Yeah, something that's a little bit more her versus what we've seen on main stage Drag Race.
Yeah, it's good though. It's good.
For the first time in Fanzy's Drag Race history, we have a drag king, Joy.
Yes, I live for Joy. I love the little stoning on the shoulder pads and the necklace and the mug. I'm obsessed, honestly. I feel like this is one of the best entrance looks that we've seen so far.
Agree. It's very gothic. You can see the abs, all the fine detailing.
Yes.
This is very well built. And it really gives me an impression of their brands.
For sure. I don't understand this stoning because I could never. Too much time.
I think you're just a little bit lazy, but...
This is cute, though. I'm obsessed.
Very much so. Favorite so far.
Yes, agreed.
Next into we have Box, who said nothing.
You know, when you walk in like that, you don't really need an entrance. Okay.
Shade.
I love the head and the hair, but I don't like the outfit at all. I like the little arm poofs that she has, but I don't like the outfit. The cylinders, it's not for me.
Yeah, I know Box from House of Heart. And
yes.
This is gonna be so embarrassing to say. Oh my god. I was their mini season mother.
Oh.
And I taught them the very smallest details of how to start. Clearly none of it stuck.
Oh yeah, I was about to say. Where did it go?
This egghead is their brand, so they're showing it already.
I mean, yeah, branding is important. You want the bitches to know you and how you want to be known. So I love the campiness. I love a campy look. But from the neck down, honestly, I don't know. It's not for me.
Mesh sewing on an entrance look is very brave.
Very brave. Very.
I will say though, I will not tolerate catalog items, hats, and accessories on a platform like this.
I wish you would have added ears. Ears would have been so cute on this. Like on the head. Oh.
Anything would have been cuter than this.
Missed opportunities. You gotta do more. Like, this is your first introduction ever.
Next up into the workroom, Korea. She looks at the other queens and she just goes, guess I won't go home first after all.
That's such a good entrance line, first of all.
When you were on Kylie's Drag Race, did you think you were gonna go home first, or did you know you were gonna have longevity?
Did you see them? Were we watching the same season? I definitely expected to be where I am in Kylie's. Let's just say that.
Love the confidence.
No shade to the girls.
So she comes in this like nice black Vegas, kind of like lacy moment. How do we feel?
I live! How did Trinity say it? I live! Honestly, I really do like the feathers at the top. It's a little simple.
Yeah, I feel like it could have been pushed a little bit more. I feel like there's like mesh placements that aren't going in the right spots. It looks like a little baggy, like a Pokeball is gonna be in there.
I mean, if she's a reveal, then play, but I don't know.
The makeup looks great. The hair is good.
Yes, the makeup is cute.
Next up is Paranoia.
If this was Fashion Photo Review, I would be canceled like Violet. I don't get it. Like, I've seen what this queen can do, and this doesn't live up to what she's been doing. I don't get the skirt that's on it. I don't like how the girls are sitting. They look saggy. I don't know. It's all across the board, and the earrings are a different color. But her mug looks good. I'll give her that.
Yes, painted by Vanity.
Yes.
Will say I live the concept. However, the execution is a little bit not there for me.
Yeah,
the little
definitely.
skirts are made of hair meshes, which is a no-go for me in any outfit. If there's a hair mesh, no thank you. It's a good idea, it's just bits and pieces are just not there. It's not hitting.
I think from what we've seen on different long terms, people have just done it better. You need to make sure that you look the best if you're going to be doing a concept that people constantly do, you know?
So we hear the Fanzy siren sound when we only have half the cast.
Oh, split premiere.
This is a split premiere, yeah.
Yes.
What do you feel about split premieres?
I love split premieres. I've never been a part of one, but I live.
On Atlas Vegas, we had a split premiere, and I will say that I did dominate.
Oh, well, as expected.
But this is not a lip syncer, so she did not get the win that episode.
But if there was no lip sync, you would have won, and that's what matters.
Oh, period. Sorry, Chai.
Mwah.
So Fancy announces the first challenge is a design challenge, creating a theme for heavenly gods, interpretation of heaven goddesses.
Design challenges, I feel like you could take them anywhere you want to go, especially with a theme like this. It doesn't have to be all white and like metallic. You can make it your own.
I just feel like with this, it's like, again, like you said, you don't need to do just white. There's so many different interpretations of God and heaven. Like, embrace some culture into it if you have it. Like,
yes.
So it's like a little more diverse. We don't see like angel. So we see in the workroom, there's a little bit of talk between Korea and India. They're both concerned about not being designers for this challenge, and they have this little bonding moment about it.
Well, I think with the designing challenge, you don't have to be the best builder. If you have the concept and secondly, the determination, you're going to get through it. And honestly, everybody ends up looking good in the end, just like at anything. So just be confident and don't let other girls see that you're down, because they're going to use that against you. I speak from experience.
My thing is, though, if you're both not designers, why would you come together? You want to pair with someone that's actually good with something. You guys are just going to be, like, double times worse. You know what I mean? Like, find someone that can, like, help you in the areas that you're not great at.
Listen, if I'm Jinx Monsoon, I'm going straight to Trinity the Tuck. I'm not going to another bitch that can't design. I'm going straight to the girl that's the best, and I'm like, can you help me? I would never bond with somebody over both being bad. That's me, though, not them.
Helpful queen on your season.
I'm sorry? Ooh.
Helpful queen on your season.
I can't hear you.
Oh my god.
Was I a helpful queen?
Yes.
In the design challenges, I don't think so, but definitely in acting and improv. So I would say I'm helpful, but not for design or balls or anything like that. Definitely not.
So Lucia shares her struggle with Box, and Box doesn't seem to listen to her. Lucia's talking to a brick wall, and Box is staring at the brick wall.
Exactly. I mean, honestly, you're in a competition, and if someone's gonna sit there and rant while you're trying to get your shit together, ignore them and move on. Just as Box was trying to do.
She went at Box. She got a little attitude about it.
As she should. I mean, if someone's bothering me when I'm trying to work, listen, it's gonna get messy. It's a competition at the end of the day. Like, you have to focus on yourself. You have to care for yourself. And if someone's trying to, like, bring you down or, like, push their struggles onto you, you have to block it out and just keep focusing on yourself, for real.
Then Paranoia joins in to defend Box, and she calls Lucia disrespectful.
Come on, Paranoia. She took the words out of her mouth.
Then we see Lucia crying in her confessional, saying that she's such a perfectionist and everything has to be right. She doesn't mean to lash out, but she just does it. How do you feel about that?
In a competition setting, it can get really stressful, but I don't agree with what she was doing, as in pushing her struggles on other people. But in a sense, it can be really hard to just sit there by yourself and not talk to anybody. But I think she handled it the wrong way. It definitely could have been handled way better.
Now on time for my favorite portion of any season, the runway. I know some queens prefer the challenges versus the runway. Where do you lean? Do you like challenge? Do you like runway?
I would definitely say the runways, just because you can basically always depend on the runway being good, but the challenges, sometimes they go south and they're not going north again. They're just staying south and they keep going. So runways, definitely, you can always depend on them.
Well, not every queen.
Woo! Just wait.
Okay. Category is Heavenly Bodies.
Yo, was.
First up, Acoria Victoria.
Well, I'll let you start with this one.
I will say that the hair is nice. There's just not a lot going on for me. Again, these catalog items, you need to put some more effort into it than just putting in a custom like ID in the catalog and hoping it fits what you're wearing.
Listen, this is a design challenge. You're supposed to showcase what you can do. And this doesn't have me excited for what they're gonna bring next. Like, this really, it gives something that would be made in a mini season. I do like the shield. I think it's catalog, but if she made that, then props to you. I don't know. I'm not living. I think she should have gone further with this.
Yeah, it's just a little bit undeveloped. I just want it to be pushed a good bit more. And then I feel like the concept is somewhat there. It's very Athena.
It's very Grecian goddess. It's just lacking in the look department.
On to Box.
I live!
Do you?
Yes, I really like this. I'm not gonna lie. Compared to the last one that just showed up, I like it. I don't like the hair, or the misplaced headpiece. Maybe I don't like it. I like the back piece, how it's different colored. The skirt, there's just more stuff that needs to be done to it.
I feel like there's a couple things in here that's like not resonating with me. A lot of catalog item. Necklaces,
lot.
the earrings, the hair.
Yeah,
Girl, out of all these wig packs, you can't find a wig that works.
it's
It's a
something.
no for me, love.
It's a no for me,
Definitely.
vibes. Right.
Then this bitch, Pink Joy, he's wearing
Okay.
this like nothing but everything.
I really do like it. It's like, it's giving kind of Victoria's Secret angel moment, you know? But done in a king's way. I like the armor pieces, the bottom of it, the shoes.
Yeah, I love the attention to detail, like the crotch piece.
Yes.
Yes, and the wings coming out of like its pubic hair.
Oh my god. I didn't even notice.
And what are those shoes? He's wearing tissue boxes.
He's a sick king. Leave him alone.
Lucia Lorinda.
The vision is there. The vision is there.
I'm just a little confused. I don't
Wow.
understand. Are you a cigarette
I
angel?
know. Are those cigarettes on the head?
It's like cigarette, steampunk. Like, it's a lot going on that I don't really fully understand.
I wish the mug tone would have matched more the goldy color that they have on the wings. It would have like tied it in more. I wish
Like,
Lucia would have stole that stoning from Joey or whatever his name is, Joy, and put them on the wings. That would have been sickening. There's a
you
vision.
need to
I don't know
pick
if it was
one
meant to be
area to, like, emphasize. Otherwise, it's, like, too much to, like, look at.
Yeah, it's a little too much for me, for sure.
Next up on the runway, Indy Evangelista.
This is one of my favorites. I love the headpiece, the stoning on it, the edges that are coming out of it. So, like, perfect. I will say on, I think it's her right arm where the gold is, the texturing didn't translate. But I really like the white side. I honestly really like this. The mug, amazing.
And then I can see there's some detail in the train.
Yes.
Like,
Stunning. She's
chin
stunning.
up. It's beautiful. And last on the runway, Paranoia.
Oh, I'm gonna get hate for this. I don't like the posing with the arms just going straight up. It feels like two sticks just pointing up, holding something. But other than the posing, I think this was done really nicely. I'm not
Yeah.
a big fan of this mug style with the statue vibe, but I do like the flowers, the vines, pretty much everything else other than what I've noted.
There's a lot of detail in this. I hope that she made the fountain. It matches a model on the catalog. Other than that, I'm kind of in. So I agree with the arms. I feel like they could just like bend a little bit.
Yes.
And like a little bit more realistic. Guy of the season. One gets called one by one. Being safe.
Safe.
Lucia and Paranoia are the top two. You agree?
I agree with Paranoia. My other top two instead of Lucia, I'm sorry, girl, would have been India. I feel like India versus Paranoia would have been my top two.
I somewhat agree. I agree with Paranoia. I would put Joy in there instead of Lucia.
I could also, yeah, I could get with that. I could get with that too.
The top two lip sync are torn by Ava Mack. I will say that it seemed very even at the start, but Paranoia kept doing these like drops in the middle and like just jumping. Kind of threw me off a little bit.
I think the second that Paranoia did telephone towards the beginning, I stopped watching Paranoia. Then my eyes went straight to Lucia the rest of the time. Like, every move she did made me feel like she was the one singing that song. So I think Lucia did amazing.
Shockingly, I guess maybe not, but the lip sync, do you agree?
I agree with how she did it in the lip sync, but in my opinion, she shouldn't have been in the top two.
Yeah, I agree. So Lucia takes the first win of the season at Beach. For the big question, who is your money on to win season 3 of Fanzy's Drag Race?
Can I pick two?
Yeah, I guess, but
I'm gonna pick two, and I'm gonna say India for sure. I think India's gonna be in the top. And Joy, just because I think that his drag is something that we don't see a lot.
My eyes are on Paranoia, and I think Joy too.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much for coming and joining me for this episode.
You know, I'm so busy now. I just had to make time.
Are you?
Don't check my Twitter. He's not busy at all.
And thank you all for tuning in this week's episode of The Pit Stop. Join me next week where we are recapping Season 3, Episode 2, where we'll meet the other half of the cast. Bye-bye.
Bye, bitch. Oh.
Bye, bitch.